Welcome to the essential ideas of natural law. At its core, natural law is a centuries-old philosophical and scholarly tradition that argues all human beings are capable of reason and possess free will, and as a result, all people, whatever their ethnicity, culture, or religion, have the ability to know the difference between good and evil, right and wrong, and to make free choices for the good and against evil. The idea that we are all guided by a universal moral code of conduct, and importantly, that this natural law is more influential and binding than man-made laws, has had a significant impact on the development of moral, political, legal, and economic thought throughout history. In fact, the principles of natural law have been at the heart of many of the world's most important moments. For example, the United States Declaration of Independence cites the unalienable rights of man, the idea of universal rights that are inherent to all people, rather than gifts from their rulers, is very much in line with natural law. And the Underground Railroad movement in the U.S. that helped enslaved African Americans in the southern U.S. escape to free states in the North and to Canada in the 1800s is another powerful example of the principles of natural law at work. Even though there were man-made laws at the time that allowed for slavery, many people inherently knew those laws were unjust. And so those laws were disobeyed by many people, and eventually were abolished. Likewise, many rights movements around the world, women's suffrage in the UK and North America, the civil rights movement in the US, the anti-slavery movement in 19th century Britain, have all revolved around the idea that the laws of the time violated what was known to be right versus wrong. In other words, the principles of natural law influenced and motivated people to demand changes in man-made laws so that they conformed to natural laws. But beyond civil disobedience, natural law has also been at the center of many important court trials. For example, following the Second World War, during the Nuremberg war crimes trials, the defense that many of the accused used was that everything they did was according to the laws approved by the German state. But the International Military Tribunal ruled that a law made by the state which violated basic norms of justice by declaring, for instance, that German Jews were to be accorded fewer protections under the law than other Germans simply because they were Jewish, was not law because it violated natural law. Throughout history, the principles of natural law, that all humans can understand intrinsically what is right and wrong, and that these principles determine the basic legitimacy of man-made laws, have been at the forefront of some of the world's most important moments. Natural law has also made significant contributions to creating the free and open societies that many enjoy today. To learn more about natural law, visit essentialnaturallaw.org. And to learn about more essential scholars, visit essentialscholars.org.